Good morning. Welcome to the channel, Great Cloudy Day. I'm Gray Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment. That moment right there. Anyway, I wonder when I'll stop doing that again. It's a little bit of fun. Thanks for being here. I'm going to read. We're going to pick up and do some of the Fifth Agreement. And hopefully, if everything goes well today, I should get a devotional video up. Just maybe not this morning. I did a stream this morning, and I read Jesus Calling during the stream also, which I guess I could go clip that. But let's see where we're at here. We're actually covering the actual Fifth Agreement now in this book. So we've been on the actual be skeptical but learn to listen part. I'm going to use my glasses this time. Lightens a little bit. If your beliefs are telling you I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm old, I'm a loser, I'm not good enough, I'm not strong enough, I'll never make it, then don't believe yourself because it's not true. These messages are distorted. They're nothing but lies. Once you can see the lies, you don't have to believe them. Use the power of doubt to challenge every message that you deliver to yourself. Is it really true that I'm ugly? Is it really true that I'm not good enough? Is this message real or is it virtual? Of course it's virtual. None of these messages come from truth, from life. They come from distortions in our knowledge. The truth is, there are no ugly people. There's no good enough or strong enough. There's no universal book of law where any of these judgments are true. These judgments are just agreements that humans make. Can you see the consequences of believing yourself? Believing yourself is one of the worst things you can do because you've been telling yourself lies your whole life. And if you believe all those lies, that's why your dream isn't a pleasant dream. If you believe what you tell yourself, you may use all those symbols that you learned to hurt yourself. Your personal dream may even be pure hell because believing in lies is how you create your own hell. If you're suffering, it's not because anybody is making you suffer. It's because you obey the tyrant that's ruling your head. When the tyrant obeys you, then there's no longer a judge or a victim in your mind. You won't be suffering any longer. Your tyrant is ruthless. It's always abusing you by using all those symbols against you. It thrives on emotional poison generated by negative emotions. And the way it generates these emotions in you is by judging and giving opinions. Nobody judges you more than you judge yourself. Of course, you try to escape from the judgment, the guilt, the rejection, the punishment. But how can you escape from your own thoughts? If you don't like someone, you can walk away. If you don't like yourself, wherever you go, you're still there. You can hide from everybody else, but you cannot hide from your own judgment. It seems as if there is no escape. I can compare that to recently back before I went to detox. I could escape communicating with other people and hide away from people online and even in real life. But I couldn't hide from myself, no matter how hard I tried. Let me read another paragraph or two here. That's why so many people overeat, take drugs, abuse alcohol, and become addicted to various substances and behaviors. They try to do whatever they can to avoid their own story, to avoid their own creation. That's distorting all those symbols in their head. Some people are suffering from so much emotional pain that they decide to take their own lives. That's what lies can do to any of us. The voice of knowledge can become so distorted and create so much self-hate that it kills the human. And all of this is just because we believe all those opinions that we learned over so many years. Just imagine that all your own opinions plus all the opinions of everybody around you are like a huge hurricane inside you. Imagine believing all those opinions. Well, if you're skeptical, if you don't believe yourself, if you don't believe anybody else, then none of these opinions can disturb you or throw you off your center. When you have control over your own symbology, you're always centered. You're always relaxed and calm because the real you makes the choices in your life, not the symbols. When you want to communicate something, you order the symbols, and that is the way they come out of your mouth. You are the artist, and you can arrange the symbols in any way you want, in any direction you want, because all those symbols are at your command. You can use the symbols to ask for what you need, to express what you want, what you don't want. You can use the symbols to ask for what you need, to express what you want, what you don't want. You can express your thoughts, your feelings, your dreams in the most beautiful poetry or prose. But just because you use a language to communicate, it doesn't mean that you believe it. Why do you need to believe what you already know? When you're alone and talking to yourself, it's completely meaningless. What can you tell yourself that you don't already know? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to end it right there, I think. Let me read this last one. If you understand the fifth agreement, you will see the reason why you don't need to believe what you can see, what you already know without words. The truth doesn't come with words. The truth is silence. It's something that you just know. It's something that you can feel without words, and it's called silent knowledge. I know what this is talking about. Silent knowledge is what you know before you invest your faith in symbols. When you open yourself to the truth and learn to listen, then all the symbols lose their value. And the only thing that remains is the truth. There's nothing to know. There's nothing to justify. Easier said than done sometimes, but it is a good one. And I'm enjoying sharing this with you. Of course, I'm still refreshing myself on all these agreements. It's been a while since I'd actively pursued them and practiced them every day. But I am doing better. And I'm doing my best today. I hope you will reflect on what maybe I read here and shared. But really, I just hope you have a wonderful day. Till next time, Mr. Grey Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment, over and out. Ditto.